Hello and welcome one and all. Great to have you on board for our continued coverage of these group stages, and it is safe to say that we're now entering the race for the finish line. It becomes about guaranteeing a place in the knockout stage, and indeed for some, at the top end of the group, finding out who will finish in pole position and who their potential opponents may be. We do sense inevitably a much greater sense of urgency from those both on the pitch and in the stands, because the margins are becoming tight. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
There's the whistle. It is quite a run he's making here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, what a ball! Has a hit! It's anyone's ball. Chooses to go back. Got a sight of... He's gone for it! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Battles to win it back, and now they can launch a counter. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. It seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create...
And a shot! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Plays it out to the wing. Oh, nice touch. Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. Decent look, he's had a go! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead, he looks as if he relishes the chance.
Real chance! And it's a goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just brushed off the ball there. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. There is the half-time whistle. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Not the most convincing of displays. They can certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
Here we go again.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
He hits it! And it's played forward. Chance to has a pop! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. It was on the back foot.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Yeah, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Dinks one in. He's got options out wide. That's a throw. Goes for the cross. Up he gets! Sticks it away! And with that goal comes comfort. Oh, an absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
He's had a shot! Chance! Just off target.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
And that's been levered clear. Played out to the right. Now can he finish? Big chance! No mistake! Simplicity itself.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Hoists it forward.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
It'll be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. chance! Could have here their final chance. And it's played forward. And that will be the final act. Terrific contest. It might easily have tipped either way. The margins are tiny. Just a goal in it. Sadly, that's all it takes. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, look, it was certainly a lot closer than I expected it to be. It was anything but a foregone conclusion.
Well, hello and welcome to all of you who have joined us for what we hope will be one of those unmissable games. Certainly it is just about as exciting as it could get in the pre-knockout stage of this competition, a clash of the current table toppers. Both have firm expectations of getting through to play those high-profile opponents when the competition resumes. I guess the permutations, the combinations as to who is finishing where in the other groups must to a small extent be in their heads. But this isn't time to be thinking too far ahead. It is about dealing with the here and now as this expectant crowd make a terrific noise, demanding a game that fits the occasion and all of the talent on show. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. And we're underway. He's pinged one through here. Striding forward, facing goal. Going for goal! It's in!
Listen, it's a great start, but we've seen teams surprise themselves with early goals before and sit back. They've got to avoid that.
Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. A 1-0 lead established.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Tries to locate someone up front. It's on a plate. And the finish! He's made sure that that won't get through. Forward it goes. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Tries to get it forward quickly. Well played, he saw that coming. Goes long. Too much on it, and that's the keepers. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Oh, that's nice. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Fence has got rid of that. Dinks one in, he's through. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Brings it forward, right through the middle. Chance to break, he's off on him, goes for goal! Cleared without complication. That'll be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well, there's good movement off the ball, the passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Leading 1-0 at the break. The action has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Real chance! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Timely intervention. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
A pop! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Knocks it away. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Looking to pull clear here. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's gone for the shot. How's that for a goal? A finish of true class. And the lead is extended still further. And he's produced a beauty. Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Yeah, their position is a dominant one now, Peter, so introducing one of the youngsters for some added experience is bang on.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Cuts it out. Looks to bypass the midfield. Decent looking ball. Quick drop and the shot! And it's there! Players utopian.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, better late than never, Peter, although it may not apply in this case after a hat-trick.
And the ball is out of play. Hoists it forward. Here's the through ball. Get that clear. Nicely measured pass. Keeper's ball. So that's it. It is all over. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, if ever there was a good tone setter for a football match, that was it. First minutes, first shot, first goal, and it set them up.
Well, hello everybody, thank you for joining us for what we hope will be an intriguing group stage game, and it is first against second. Two teams with the same objective, and that is to make sure that they will still be here once the competition resumes under a different format, one that is far less forgiving than now. This, no doubt, a game of the utmost importance, not so much for the final outcome in this group, but potentially who meets whom when that time comes around. And that is something that both of these sides are only too well aware of, with those finishing top getting what is usually a more comfortable draw. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. And that gets things running. And the weighted pass. And he's there to clear it. Forward it goes.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Big chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
It is deadlocked. He's found his man. Shot at goal! He's scored!
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Minutes till half-time. Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Lovely bit of skill there. Chooses to go back. Tries to get it forward quickly. And that'll be the last act of the first half. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Oh, sweet feet. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. With a delicate ball. It's gone a long way up and away.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Good ball. And he's straight offside. aims to shoot! No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. It was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, what a convincing response to going behind. They've got all the momentum now.
Hoists it forward. Decent looking ball. Got a sight of goal here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style. And they're back in front. That was a given. It always was.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Two changes being made right now. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows. So concentration is key from here. Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Goes for goal! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yes, the turn and finish is to be admired, but what about the sense of urgency and desire to move the ball with such pace on the break as soon as it was retrieved?
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Tries to dink it in. And time is up. Well, no winner here, but an intriguing game. The result probably a fair reflection. It has finished all square. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even. No complaints.
Hello and welcome one and all. Great to have you on board for our continued coverage of these group stages, and it is safe to say that we're now entering the race for the finish line. It becomes about guaranteeing a place in the knockout stage, and indeed for some, at the top end of the group, finding out who will finish in pole position and who their potential opponents may be. You do sense inevitably a much greater sense of urgency from those both on the pitch and in the stands, because the margins are becoming tight. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. And from the team sheet, we derive that they are going with a 3-4-3 formation, Jim.
Yeah, I'm a fan of this shape, Peter. Managers that set up this way are willing to back their players to execute what is an aggressive attacking intent. Goals are very much in mind, while you hope to keep outscoring the opposition, knowing you're probably bound to let a few in. But essentially, this is real front foot football and can be very exciting.
We have already started here. Plays it out to the wing. And that's a throw-in. And he's cut it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's played him through. He's had a shot! And it's a goal! Speed of thoughts, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Shapes to shoot! He has done it! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Timely intervention. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Nicely controlled. Looking for goal! They are rampant! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Tries to switch the play. And here's the chance to counter. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And the second half gets underway. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Let down by a lack of accuracy. And the shot! In it goes! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think 2 keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind 1. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Looks to clip it forward. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Deftly done. Out of play for a goal kick. Now the counter. He's through the middle. Good clearance and very necessary. Gets it back.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Out to the left it goes. Plays a clever pass. It's a brilliant interception. Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. Goalkeeper's ball. Two minutes to be added on. And the weighted pass. And that's it. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance, and the result which is well deserved. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of the match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.
Hello and welcome one and all. Great to have you on board for our continued coverage of these group stages, and it is safe to say that we're now entering the race for the finish line. It becomes about guaranteeing a place in the knockout stage, and indeed for some at the top end of the group, finding out who will finish in pole position and who their potential opponents may be. We do sense inevitably a much greater sense of urgency from those both on the pitch and in the stands, because the margins are becoming tight. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. From the team sheet, we derive that they are going with a 3-4-3 formation, Jim.
Well, Peter, in opting for this system, there's a confidence that stems from the manager and flows through his players. This is a team with courage to get on the ball and look to entertain with an abundance of goals. Plan B is for someone else. This team will stick to their plan A, and if it's not working, they'll persist until they get it right.
So we're up and running. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. There's the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Well played, he saw that coming. Played into space out wide. That's beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that...
Oh, shooting chance! And it's a goal! The breakthrough strike!
Oh, it's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
Real chance! Gets good distance on it. And it's played forward. Gets it back. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? There's the through ball. He's in! Trout shapes to shoot! It's in!
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Hoist goes for goal! No mistake! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's through the middle. Battles to win it back. The referee's awarded a free kick. Superb! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. And he's produced a beauty. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring.
Has a pop! And this could be the final action of the first half. First 45 minutes are up, and it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Terrific half, 4 goals. He's had a go! Well, that is rather wayward.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter.
And the finish! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Big chance! He can pounce on that. A real chance and a real let-off.
His radar picked up on that very quickly, and he was first to react.
An adventurous run from a defender. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Great leap! Trying. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. You had a lot of people worried then.
Plays it out to the flank. Ball's loose, who's getting there? It's a loose ball. Shots! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. 2 changes being made right now.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Has a pop! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp. Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this.
And that's that. So nothing between them after all of that, and you can't really argue with the result. The manager too unhappy with the outcome, and the fans really well entertained. It's all square in the end. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Hello and welcome one and all. Great to have you on board for our continued coverage of these group stages, and it is safe to say that we're now entering the race for the finish line. It becomes about guaranteeing a place in the knockout stage, and indeed for some at the top end of the group, finding out who will finish in pole position and who their potential opponents may be. We do sense inevitably a much greater sense of urgency from those both on the pitch and in the stands, because the margins are becoming tight. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, So much passion whenever football is played here. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
Well, if he did just miss it, we are up and running already. It is a corner, good chance. Gets up to head it! Stitch defending, but that'll do. Going for goal! Just off target.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Hoists it forward.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Gets it back, and the counter is on. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. And it's played forward. Well, that's where he wants it. He's made sure that that won't get through. It's a fat shoots! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
So it is still 0-0. Crosses into the area, and he's there to cut it out. A nice touch. Going through. Fired deep towards the back post. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's looked long this time. And it's hoisted clear. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
It's a promising ball. Oh, he's had a shot! And it's a goal! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Just brushed off the ball there. Brings it forward. It's a decent ball. And the half-time whistle goes. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football that still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. So, views on the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Already up and running for the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
He's through the middle. He's in, has a goal! Goal! And And the second half is off to a flyer. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
It's pulsating, it's absorbing, and it's huge.
Hits one! They've done it! And they've got their lead back. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Out towards the flank. Pumps it into the area. That intervention was very necessary. Forward it goes. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually. Face to face with the keeper. Shot at goal! Back of the net! And this is getting better and better. Jim, your thoughts?
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Time for a change in personnel. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Foot in. It has, and the shot! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though, I'll give him that. This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Goes for goal! Should have put that one away.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Forward it goes. Cuts it out. Hoists it forward. What an adventurous run from a defender. Has he found his man? And time is up. Solid, if not especially fancy, always in control. They did enough to win it. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, they approached this with a very definite game plan, and I think to a large extent they remain true to that, and we can give the manager a big pat on the back.
Well, hello everybody, thank you for joining us for what we hope will be an intriguing group stage game, and it is first against second. Two teams with the same objective, and that is to make sure that they will still be here once the competition resumes under a different format, one that is far less forgiving than now. This, no doubt, a game of the utmost importance, not so much for the final outcome in this group, but potentially who meets whom when that time comes around. And that is something that both of these sides are only too well aware of, with those finishing top getting what is usually a more comfortable draw. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. So it's away we go then. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. There's a long ball. Out of play for a goal kick. Finds himself eased off the ball, and it's played forward. He's gone for it! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Gets up to head it! He's delivered all right! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no sledge.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Cuts it out. Hoists it forward. Well, that's where he wants it. And that's been won straight back. Forward it goes. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Promising move. And the shot! Hardly anything between the sides. And it's 1-0. Big chance! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Tries to get it forward quickly. He's played him through. Has a goal! It's there! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. Already up and running for the second half. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Hit long and direct. And that's been levered clear. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Looks to dink one in. That's great strength on the ball. Hits one! Great effort, but no way through. And it's got through. Danger averted for now. And it's been taken straight back. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Gets it upfield. He's made sure that won't get through. Tries to dink it in. Oh, shooting chance! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
And that is that. A great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.
Hello and welcome one and all. Great to have you on board for our continued coverage of these group stages, and it is safe to say that we're now entering the race for the finish line. It becomes about guaranteeing a place in the knockout stage, and indeed for some at the top end of the group, finding out who will finish in pole position and who their potential opponents may be. You do sense inevitably a much greater sense of urgency from those both on the pitch and in the stands, because the margins are becoming tight.
Very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Quick ball forward. Good take, and he's had a look. A chance! Pinged forward. Pings it out wide. In towards the middle.
Gets up to head it!
That's the throw. With a delicate ball, pumps it into the area.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Hoists it forward.
Has a pop!
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Pinged one through here.
Tries a shot! Goal!
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
So we have our breakthrough.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Forward it goes. And now they can launch a counter. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. impressions so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. Shot at goal! Goes direct to the front line. Plays it over to the other flank. The breakthrough came in the final moments of the first period, and the score is 1-0. Forward pass. Plays a clever pass.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Cuts it out. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. And once more they can't get through. Goes for goal! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And that's that. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, and that was enough. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, a result which owed much to grind and graft, Peter. Not the prettiest of wins, but a very professional performance, I would say. And a clean sheet, of course, is always very welcome.